Good morning, everyone. It's D. Bailey. I'm back again. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your ear. It's a rainy day here in Metro Atlanta area, so I am taking the opportunity to pump out some content, grab some lunch, and discuss a topic of why you should keep your boys very, very close to you. I mean, keep them boys close. All right. And I'm assuming that you love your son. Okay. I'm assuming that you love your son and you're not just sold out to the idea that you should only be sending child support to your baby mother. I hate that word, but just to relate to some of you guys is vernacular and experience. Okay. You pride yourself on being an involved father. You pride yourself on your God awarded purpose, all right? And you are invested in a particular outcome of your DNA, okay? All right? I'm going to ask you guys, please like, comment, subscribe, jam that notification bell, and let me know where you are viewing this video from, all right? So, I hope you guys don't mind. I'm going to be snacking, actually eating my lunch. I'm eating raisin toast or raisin bread. I have 2 hard-boiled eggs and a salmon special. A special salmon concoction that my stepdad knows that I like and provided for me or prepared for me. Got the water flavored. All right. So I'm going to submit to you guys that throughout history, women have attempted to feminize men, manipulate their surroundings because they are the physically weaker sex. So they use manipulation tactics to manipulate the world around them in order to control. For the sake of security and knowing, we like to know what, our outcomes are. And women do this by cunning behavior, manipulation, and trickery. Okay? All right? I'm not going to get into, normative substance of it, whether we're not as good or bad. But my point is, women manipulate the world around them. Okay? And this does not stop at boys, their sons. Okay? All right. So what I want to say is, I'm assuming that, again, you are invested in the outcome of your sons. It is very important that you keep your sons very close to you. All right. In raising boys, women will influence, whether intentional or non-intentional. All right. They will rub off on your boys, your sons. Okay. And assuming that you want productive, strong, courageous, intelligent, productive citizen or young men, you want those boys to stay close to you so that you can exert your influence. Okay. You want them to see examples of being a strong man. All right. Lest they become, emotional. They become, what's the word? Man. Anyway, they become emotional. They act on impulse. They're impulsive. Okay. Impulsive behavior. They're going to see the world through the lens of a woman, believe it or not. All right. We've seen it throughout history where women, they conquer men. We've seen it through Adam and Eve. We've seen it through, we've seen it through Sampson and Delilah. We've seen it through Songs of Solomon. All right. There are lots of biblical scriptures illustrating the behavior of women and how it can, affect a downfall of a man. All right, whether it be the strong man like Sampson or just be the average man who don't, you know, just an average man. Okay, we can look at our romance novels. We can look at the R&B stars. These men that make women feel good on the surface. They make women subscribe to what they, subscribe to the romance, the um, the man on the white horse coming to rescue them. Okay, they subscribe to that fantasy. All right, whereas the strong, realistic man looks nothing like that. Okay, all right. It's something that they may not accept, they may not be accountable for, but we know that's the reality. Okay, as men, we know this to be the reality. All right. Now, let's say you give a woman a son, okay, and you leave them to their own devices with that son. Okay. Assuming that everything fell apart, okay, you're now the bad guy. All right. Now she has this teddy bear, this human, this living, breathing spirit, the soul, physical and spiritual being, which is your son. That now becomes their property, okay, their their control, their power. That everything goes into that son, to that son. All right. Extrapolate that years and years and years and years. Your son now becomes a glorified or a masculine appearing woman. Okay. All right. Um, Now, your presence, you want your son close to you. Okay. To prevent that influence. Okay. So let's say you have that young man close to you. Now that he's close to you, you want to set certain examples for your son. Okay? You want them to see you, and there's a world of environments that you want them to see. You want, in order for them to pick up on and see the closest thing to a mirror image of themselves, okay? Something that they need to aspire to. That's what your influence serves. You want those boys to see that, okay, it's okay to like girls, okay? Let them see that you were attracted to your wife. You're attracted to their mother, all right? She was once their girlfriend that you may have had a crush on or that you may have liked. Let those boys see you interact with women. Let them, a smack on the butt, a kiss on the cheek. Okay. Let them see you reject a woman. Let them see you shut down, for lack of better words, nonsense from a woman. Okay. Let them see your strength. Okay. Let them see you vulnerable. Okay. Let them see how you handle rejection. Let them see you interact with authority. Okay. All right. These are many examples of the things that, I'm not going to go through every scenario, but I will enumerate a few of them. All right. Let them see that it's okay to fart. Okay. Let them know that it's okay to have odors, but also let them know that they should shower. They should present themselves a certain way. Okay. Let them, show them about money. All right. Man, there's so many things that we should be showing those boys and why we should keep them close. All right. That ongoing illustration of what manhood looks like is the whole point of keeping those boys close. All right. Let not them fall under the influence of a woman, showing them what they think a man should look like. All right. It should not be an R&B singer, a romance novel character. All right. it should not be basically what their idea of what a man is. You're their father. You're their real world example. That's what you should be. Keep those boys close, all right? Because the world, if not the woman, the world would definitely show them what a man should look like. And in a more increasingly feminized society, that's what will happen, okay? And the way you can do that, all right, we know sometimes it becomes impractical to keep them with you every moment, all right? But create scenarios, all right? Take more interest in their hobbies, all right? When the boys engage in the things that they enjoy, they're going to share with, they're going to open up. For example, my son, he's used to my influence. He's used to, me playing with him and doing a lot of things with him. And I do it for those reasons. For example, he likes to rollerblade. And I noticed when he was just rollerblading and I watched, he wasn't as open. However, when I bought a pair and engaged and took an interest in those things, he took off. He became great at it. All right. Same thing with my oldest son. I coached his football team. He excelled. He went from 9-10-year-old little league all the way to professional D1 football. He excelled. All right. I'm actually, today, coincidentally, today is the start of my youngest son's basketball intramural team. All right. I will be coaching. And this is my 3rd year coaching. And in that, his friends know who I am. His friends call me Coach Bailey. They all call me Coach Bailey. I know their names. They know my names. All right. That creates a level of pride that, contributes to a confidence that boys whose father's not around won't exude. Okay, so that's another reason to keep them close. That, that confidence of knowing who you are. All right, knowing who you are as a person, know where you come from, know why I do certain things, because my father do those things, and that's normal. All right, so that's it, guys. For no other reason why you think you should keep your sons closer, if not loving them is not enough, I hope I've created a list of things that will influence and give you, just justification as to why your boys should be held closer to you. All right. And of course, there's a time where they need to lunch. All right. But there's also a time where, there's a period of life where they need to be guided and influenced and whatnot until their brain develops and they're able to do things and actually test those things that you've taught them. All right. I hope this helps, guys. Again, I'm a father, 3 times over, 2 adult sons and a 9-year-old. They're all successful. Here's the proof. And this is my background right here. All right. I'm an educated guy in many areas. Okay. So I'm just, leaning to the credibility that I'm offering you right here. I'm not perfect. But if you guys can see any ways to improve the channel, anything you'd like to hear me discuss, by all means, drop it in the comment box below. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. D Bailey Speaks. Peace.